everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. I have a present in this package to show you what I got in the mail. I have a quick little show and tell from Walmart. So it's a haul video, but it's not a haul video. But you're gonna like it, I promise. First off, let's do this one. Stopped at Walmart today, and I really don't know if that light's helping. I don't want the light, I just need the glare. I found these Easter notepads that are going to be perfect for spring journals. We have Hello Spring, and I'm going to shift my camera just a little bit, that way I can see what you're seeing and make sure everything's in frame. Like your little bunny. So we have that one. Then we have this one that says Hop to It, and it's got bunnies up and down the top in a bright pink. I love this one with the Easter eggs and the yellow. And the lines, the way they're set up with the shading, almost remind you of a children's Big Chief tablet type of pad with the lines and the dotted lines for doing your upper and lowercase thingies. I love this one. Almost bought two of that one. And then there's just this one, and this again with the shading kind of has that look to it. And a little bunny ears dipping out the top. And this one I got because we're going to play with this one. Now this is, the back here is the only thing that has anything on it, and then the note pages, and they have this one. Sure they do. Let me get this one open, because this one's kind of cool. They had this one, and then they had an Easter basket with eggs in it, I think. No, it was a flower pot with flowers in it. But the only part is, this is the only part that has any design, and then you've got the note sheets that are the bottom part of the basket. So we're going to play with this one probably the 1st of April. Okay? So that was my my Walmart haul this morning. And then this morning, as Bob was getting ready to go, I got mail. I have been waiting 2 weeks for this package from Canada. If you remember me talking about the Card Makers Success Summit with all the free videos and stuff from some great presenters. One of them was from Ardith, who demonstrated the Stencil 360. Okay? Now the Stencil 360 came in this box. It was wrapped with the paper, and it was wrapped in bubble wrap. And then in this pretty teal soft packaging. She knew me. Teal, she knew me. So I was surprised that it was soft packed, but they did such an amazing job of this packaging, and there really wasn't anything they could do to damage it, actually. So, and I had talked about Stencil 360. My paper run. I had talked about the Stencil 360 during the Card Maker Summit. And it's a series of stencils. And I bought the bag, it was extra, and I bought an extra stencil set. This one, which is the water sprout stencils, this is the one I bought. You can see the dots. And it came with, I think, it came with the feathers. Oh, Sacred Lotus. I might have bought both of those. But anyway, everything came really well packaged. And each stencil base came in its own bag. And what I did was I went through and I put all of the stencil bases in one, except for the 4x6, I left it out. These all have square openings, and this has the 4x6 card opening. And they're going to be hard to see unless I had some color here. But the 4x6 opening. Okay. And then you get this. This is the 360. Now I'm going to do some demos with this. Bob just left today. And had you noticed? I have a desk. My filming desk is back up. So I'm going to be able to start doing a little bit more comprehensive videos. But the idea is that you pick your circle plate here based on what you want to do, and you make sure that you start with your Y at the top, And then your stencil goes in here and you just turn the stencil. So if I wanted 15-degree intervals, 22.5-degree intervals, 30-degree intervals, or 45-degree intervals, I would just turn the guide ring. And the open blocks give you a shadow effect. The filled-in blocks give you a solid effect. And it's kind of cool. You just turn this. Your card base is attached, and you just turn the ring. Card base goes in your frame here. And you use this to determine where your card needs to be. So you're working with your card, and then you just turn this. So if I want to go 22.5-degree intervals, I'd go to every heart. I'd do my stencil, and then I'd turn to the next open heart, which would be there, and do another design. And then I'd turn to the next open heart, which would be another part of the design. And it layers up and gives you a repetitive design with a layering effect. And I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I am going to link one of Artist's videos down below so you can check out her videos and give you something to be thinking about. But you put the base down, then you put your frame for your cardstock base down, then you put your dial on top, and then you put your stencil, and away you go. And you can make some really cool repetitive designs. But like I said, I'm going to link Artist down below. Let Artist show you what she's been playing with. And probably May, I'll be able to come back and play with this. But I had to grab that. So we have things to play with. Woohoo! That is coming up. Now it is going to take me a few days to get situated here. Because Bob, like I said, just left this morning. So I'm going to focus on our March challenge, of which you saw our new stick pull yesterday. And you saw what I'm starting to play with. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my March journal. And then I'll come back and do my February journal. I know it's a little out of sync, but I've got the stuff ready to go for the February journal. So you saw yesterday what I'm going to play with to put my journal together. I will have linked you to Kara Brandon's St. Patrick's Day kit. And I also love Julie's Tiny Houses. And I've got another Dear Julie kit that I linked yesterday. I don't remember what it was. Because you know why? Because I'm recording this one before I record yesterday's video. So that's the way it works in my house today. The first day Bob's back is usually I have errands to run. Or I just do nothing for the first day that he's out because I worry about him being on the road driving that trip to Chicago. But I had to go get some cash out of the bank today and pick up a few things at Walmart. I hate going to Walmart. But you know, when some places charge almost 3 times for what you can buy the exact same brand at Walmart, and then they wonder why Walmart is running the little peoples out of business. I tell you, they're creating their own misery. Anyway, so, and then I usually take one day. I haven't decided what day it's going to be yet, but I usually take one day and go to Poplar Bluff, and I spend the whole day. I start by sitting in my favorite coffee shop at Bluff Mercantile and enjoying a fabulous coffee made by Chelsea or Brody, who owns the place, and do a little shopping, do a little this, a little of that, and just kind of take my time and take a chill day before I start my massive what's left of my 21 days to get stuff done. So, also, I did go to Eureka Springs last week. Spent 4 days in Eureka Springs on site, getting note cards together for my books, for the book that I'm trying to work on. I want to finish it for Camp Nano coming up April 1st. I'll be working on it before then, but I want to finish it in April. I'd like to finish it like in the first 3 weeks. Spend 4 or 5 days going through and doing the line edits, getting it to beta readers, that kind of thing. If you like Hallmark-styled stories, some may or may not have a little heat, contemporary romances, I am looking for beta readers. I do need somebody who can read a book and pick out whether something, you know, are her eyes blue in this chapter and are they purple in another chapter? You know, did she break her right arm in the first chapter and now it's all healed in the second chapter when only a week's gone by? That kind of stuff. So if you're good at details and you like to read contemporary romance, leave me a note in the comment below. And I will also leave my author email, AngelaDrake, down in the description box. Shoot me an email, and we'll see if I can set you up as a beta reader, because I can really use a couple more beta readers to help me get this book out and ready to go by the end of May. I know, I'm pushing it, I know. But this book is so ready to be told, and I have everything in my head. I have the scenes figured out. I have bits and pieces of a lot of the scenes written. I just need to sit and focus and finish writing the story. So, if you're that person, I'd love to talk to you. In the meantime, this is probably the only video you're going to get unless something surprising happens until we draw a new stick next Wednesday. So, in the meantime, remember to like, share, subscribe, and play with our March channel. And I'll see you back here soon. Creative blessings.